when data are logically and systematically arranged. This arrangement is a statistical series, that is, arrangement according to size or time. Let's see how is it done. Hello everyone, welcome to our Eco Studies channel. I am Poonam Vora, your instructor from Egypt, bringing 28 years of dedicated CBSE teaching experience. We are introducing series for our subjects to give you an insight of our offered courses on our website that will help you prepare for CBSE and CUET examinations. But before we jump into the concepts, if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so that you never miss out on any of my free valuable videos. And if you like the content, then don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share with your friends. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Now let's get started. Hello everyone. In this session, let us begin with the statistical series. It means a systematic arrangement of statistical data in some logical order. So let us see how statistical series are prepared. Statistical series can be divided on the basis of general characteristics and on the basis of construction. On the basis of general characteristics, statistical series are of three kinds. 1. Chronological series, 2. Geographical series, and 3. Conditional series. Beginning with chronological series, if the different values that a variable has taken in a period of time and are arranged in chronological order, the series so obtained is called time series or chronological series. Now here some information is provided for years 1995, 1998, 2000, 2005 and 2020. Then such series is time series or chronological series. Second is geographical series, or it is also called as spatial series. Here the data arranged is according to the location or geographical considerations. For example, one can see in this image that there is some information of one color showing different locations like this one, or another color showing another variable in again different locations. So when information is provided like this, then it is called geographical series. Third is conditional series. In this series, data are classified according to the changes occurring in the variable according to a condition such as height, weight, age, marks, income, and so on. In this example, it is the income and expenditure account where expenditure is given under different items. Income is also provided of different sources which may keep changing. So it is a condition series. On the basis of construction, statistical series are categorized as individual series, discrete series, and continuous series. So far as individual series is concerned, when the values of all the units are represented separately. In these series, items are listed individually. That is, each item is given a separate value of measurement. The presentation of individual series can be done either in ascending or in descending order, and this order is called an array. For example, the tabular information is about roll number of students and their marks obtained in a particular subject. It shows roll number 1 has scored 12 marks, roll number 2 has scored 16 marks, roll number 3 has scored 20 marks, and so on. Then is discrete series. This is also called as ungrouped frequency distribution. When values of all units are arranged in groups, which are exactly measurable. In these series, all the values of variables are divided into certain groups, and values are represented along with their corresponding frequencies. For example, 10 marks are obtained by 4 students, 11 marks are obtained by 8 students, 12 marks are obtained by 10 students, and so on. Continuous series is also called as grouped frequency distribution. In this series, values of all the units are arranged in groups which are not exactly measurable. The values of variables are shown in a continuous manner along with their corresponding frequencies. For example, marks varying between 0 to 10 are obtained by 20 students. Marks varying between 10 to 20 are obtained by 18 students. Marks varying between 20 to 30 are obtained by 30 students, and so on. So one can organize the data in individual, discrete, or continuous series depending upon the type of information available. Focusing on continuous series, it can either be exclusive series, inclusive series, mid-value series, or open-ended series. For exclusive series, the information is in the class interval and frequencies. In this case, the upper limit of one class interval is the lower limit of the next class interval. For example, this information is about marks obtained by the number of students. Now, in the first case, marks varying between 0 to 10 are obtained by 8 students. In the second case, marks varying between 10 to 20 are obtained by 9 students. Now the question is about 10 marks. Anyone who has obtained 10 marks will be included in the first class interval or in the next class interval. The word exclusive means the upper class limit of the first class interval, which is 10, is excluded in the first class interval and included in the next class interval, which is where it is a lower limit. So exclusive series is when the upper class limit gets excluded while counting the number of times that value occurs. Similarly, anyone who has obtained 20 marks will not be included in the second class interval but will be included in the third class interval, and so on. Inclusive class interval is when both the class limits gets included in the first class interval only. Suppose these are the marks obtained and frequency is the number of students who have obtained these marks. 8 students have obtained marks varying from 1 to 10, which means anyone who has obtained 1 mark or anyone who has obtained 10 marks will be included in the first class interval only. In the second class interval, anyone who's obtained 11 marks or any other mark till 20 marks will be included in the second class interval. The word inclusive means that the value of lower and upper class limit gets included in that particular class interval only. The next is open-ended class interval. In this frequency distribution, if the lower limit of the first class interval and upper limit of the last class interval is not given, then it is called open-ended continuous series. So one can find out the lower limit of the first class interval and upper limit of the last class interval by having a look at the trend. Now in this case, it would be, in this case, the width of each class interval is 10. So it would be 0 to 10 for the lower class interval and 40 to 50 for the last class interval. Then is mid-value series. Now in this case, mid-values or midpoint is the central value of the class interval that is given along with the frequencies. So one can, then it is called as mid-value class interval. So one can find the class intervals by applying this method. Next mid-value, which is 15 minus 5, the previous mid-value, divided by 2. You get 5, and that value has to be subtracted and added to get the two class limits. So continuous series can be arranged in exclusive, inclusive, in open-ended, and in mid-value forms. Apart from inclusive and exclusive series, there are few special cases where continuous series are given with unequal class intervals. It means the class size is not equal in all the classes, and then it can be converted into equal class interval by either merging the classes or by splitting the classes. Then there can be cumulative frequency distribution, which is either less than cumulative frequency or more than cumulative frequency distribution. In the case of less than cumulative frequency distribution, one needs to keep adding the successive frequencies to the values of the classes. And in more than cumulative frequencies, one needs to successively deduct the frequencies of the values of classes. These aspects will be more clear with the examples, which will be discussed in the next few minutes. Last aspect is the frequency distribution as univariate and bivariate. When data is classified on the basis of single variable, the distribution is known as univariate. And when data is classified on the basis of two variables, the distribution is known as bivariate. I hope in this video you have understood statistical series on the basis of general characteristics like chronological series, geographical, and conditional series. You must have also understood series on the basis of construction, that is individual series, discrete series, and continuous series. And having the details of continuous series, I am sure you must be clear about exclusive and inclusive series and conversion of inclusive into exclusive and vice versa. Also series having mid-values only or series with open-ended class intervals. With this, the session comes to an end. Next time, we shall discuss next aspect of statistical series. Till then, keep learning and keep reading. Thank you. To learn more, visit our website and enroll in our courses to master economics and get a higher score in CBSE and CUET examination. With our current introductory offer, you can enroll in each of the courses for just Rs 999. So, seize the opportunity and join before the introductory offer expires. Like, share and subscribe to Eco Studies channel. Also, drop a comment. See you in the next session for another concept. Thank you.